Okay, you're back. I don't know what in the world happened, but lost connection. All right. So, all right, we're back. Okay. Okay, we're back. So we are getting started on the face now. Okay. We're getting started on the face. So your first step to a makeup look, if you are just starting out, if you are a beginner, you don't know nothing about makeup, what to put on, the first thing, like what is foundation? People talk about foundation, like what is that for? All right. Your foundation is going to cover up your imperfections. Okay. It's going to smooth out your skin. It's going to give you a blank canvas to work on. All right. Because, naturally, no one has, I mean, there are some people that have perfect skin, but most people don't have perfect skin. Okay. So what foundation does is it gives you this blank, smooth canvas to work with. Granted that you have, really done the work on your skin. And even if you haven't, I mean, foundation is what helps. Okay. To smooth your skin and give you that really flawless finish. And the thing is, something that I used to say, like, oh, I don't wear foundation, and I know that people say that all the time. They don't wear foundation, they don't like foundation, it looks like it's too much, it's cakey and stuff like that. The thing is, it doesn't have to look like that. It absolutely does not have to look like that. It's all about your application, the way you apply it and everything. All right, so I am going to be using two foundations because putting these together, it matches my skin tone a little bit more than one. Now, if I were to recommend a very natural, a very no affordable foundation, I'll recommend the ColourPop foundation. Okay, this is Pretty Fresh ColourPop. You get this at Ulta for 15, maybe $18, 18 or $19. This stuff, yeah, this is actually probably one of my favorite foundations, and um, it's pretty affordable. And their skin, their shade range is actually pretty decent. Okay. Um, but I'm gonna be mixing that with the Patrick Ta foundation. So if you got a little money, all right, and you want to invest in a foundation, this stuff really like has my skin looking very like soft. Okay, very soft, very much like skin. And I love it. This one was like $50. So, whichever your price range, you do not have to go out and spend money on makeup. Okay. I don't think I really started spending, it wasn't until I started getting pretty good at makeup that I actually started actually investing in it, because makeup is an investment, but you got to think of it as an investment into yourself. Right. We want to go into the new year. We're going into the new year. We're going into the new year. With the goals of taking care of ourselves, with the goals of looking put together every day. But you got to go in with the right tools. You have to have the right tools and the right skills. That's why you're here, so that you can learn how to do this makeup. Okay. So you can learn how to do this makeup and learn how to do it very well. All right. So we are starting with foundation. All right. So you could either put the foundation on your face or you could put it on your sponge. Oh, very important. For my method, I actually got this from Makeup by Mario. No, no. His name is Spencer. Makeup Spencer or something like that. Anyway. I was watching one of his contouring videos, and he was doing someone's makeup, and he put on the full face with the sponge. Highly recommend this. Okay. This cuts down on the amount of brushes you need. You only need 50, 11 brushes to put your makeup on. All you need is like one or two sponges. And right now, that's what I'm going to use, is like two sponges to apply all of these products. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I told you I was going to mix the foundation. I'm going to do a pump on the end of this sponge. Oh, and this sponge is by e.l.f. it's like an angled sponge, but it also has like a silicone bottom that doesn't absorb the foundation. Love this thing. Thing's $6 at Ulta. And most of the products that I'm going to be recommending, a lot of them are going to come from Ulta. Okay. So I'm going to put like a pump at the bottom of here of this one. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of a pump of this one because this one is a little bit more warm. It's a tad bit more orange than my skin, but this is a tad bit more yellow than my skin tone. So if I just put like literally one dot of this in the middle, mixed up, it should get very, very close to my skin tone. All right. All right. So now I'm just going to dab it. I'm going to dab it. And then now I'm going to just dab it into my skin. So you see how this is happening? Your foundation should look like your skin. Okay. It should look like your skin. It shouldn't look like you're putting on a whole, you're trying to like change your skin tone. I don't know if you've ever seen those people that they put their foundation on. And this is no shade to other people who wear makeup and foundation and things like that. But, you know, sometimes I see people putting on their makeup and their foundation, their face is a different color than their neck. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. Okay. Your face does not have to be a different color than your neck. Okay. So we're done with that. Go to Ulta or Sephora. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. Go to Ulta. Tell them I want the ColourPop Pretty Fresh in my exact skin tone. Okay. Tell them to go pick it out for you. And then what you're gonna do when they're putting it on your skin, you're gonna be looking at it. Because I actually had to get 2 of these to mix them so that it was close to my skin tone. I mean, I think personally that the investment is worth it. But also, if you only have one, let's say you only have one foundation, okay? Luckily, some of the methods that I'm going to teach you will also help to make everything blend out really well, okay? So I'm adding a little bit more because I didn't need to put any on my eyes. So I think I want to build it up. Also, this Patrick Ta foundation, it's buildable. So it actually goes on like kind of a medium. All right. So when it comes to foundation, you have sheer, and then you have like a medium, then you have full coverage, medium coverage, full coverage, okay? Full coverage is that it's thick, all right? And it's going to cover everything. The only issue with full coverage sometimes is it can look cakey, okay? But if you're getting more of, and then when you think of a sheer coverage, that's going to get closer to your BB creams. And I think there's probably foundation with sheer coverage foundation as well. But a BB cream, which is like they call it a tinted moisturizer. It's face moisturizer, but it's very close to but it has some color in it. Okay. But yeah, like a medium coverage is pretty good because then you could just build it up to what you want instead of you just, you know, a whole full like foundation phase. You know what I mean? I mean, either one of them works, but after using this medium coverage foundation, I think that I like it better personally. So yeah, anyway. Don't forget to put foundation on your eyelids. We want everything to be a beautiful blank canvas, okay? right? Now, one thing that may happen, something that happens with our skin is our skin has different colors, all right? Our skin is not all one shade. And that's what happens sometimes. Um, that's what happens sometimes with foundation, or that's just what happens in general with foundation. The natural shading of our face gets covered. And what we're now doing is we are evening out the skin tone with the foundation, and now we are putting back into our skin tone that natural dimension. Okay, we're adding back the natural colors in the natural dimension. Okay, as if you look at your skin, especially brown skin, darker skin women, the parts of our face that are going to be darker are around our hairline, around our mouth. Now, typically we would actually want to conceal that, but around our hairline, right here under our cheekbones is going to be a little bit darker. Okay, so sometimes I've seen people do, I think it's like their collarbone is their jawbone. I don't do that. Some people do their jawbone. And we're going to get into contour in a minute, because those things, people have the ability to restructure their whole face using contour and all of that stuff. I'm not necessarily going to teach you how to restructure your face, at least not during this live, okay? Because I don't do that. I don't restructure my face. I am very happy with the way the Lord made me, okay? But I am just now taking what I already have and just, adding a little razzle dazzle, just making it even look even more better than it already does. Does that make sense? That's just my preference. All right. If anyone else chooses to do anything different, that's their choice, and I'm not knocking them. All right. Makeup is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyable to whoever's doing it for themselves. It's not supposed to be necessarily one size fit all, very, very rigid. I mean, that's something that I like about makeup. You can put your own spin and your own thing to it. All right. So next we're going to do eyebrows. So for me, I have microblading, or no, not microblading. I have micro shading. So because I have micro shading, it's kind of fading out a little bit. Basically, micro shading is kind of like a face tattoo. It's like a tattoo, but it's temporary. So they call it like temporary, semi-permanent makeup or something like that. So it's like a face tattoo, and it only lasts like 2 years. Yeah, it only lasts like 2 years. So I'm a little bit over a year, and it's already starting to kind of fade. But it's already starting to fade, but it still gives me, kind of a outline. But if you want to learn how to do your eyebrows, there are definitely methods. If you actually need to shape your eyebrows, because before I got into micro shading, or before I got micro shading, I ain't had no eyebrows. Some things it would go up to here and then it'll stop like right here. Like right here. Yeah. Wasn't cute. But I know there's a lot of us like that. So we redo our eyebrows. There's like this method where you like go from like the outer corner of your eyebrows, and then you make like a straight line. You put like a dot, you put a dot at the top, then you draw a straight line from here. You put like a dot right here, and then you draw in the dot at the top of your arch, draw a straight line from there, draw a straight line from the top of your arch to the bottom, do the same thing, put a dot right here and a dot at the bottom of your arch, draw a straight line from there, a dot below, draw a straight line from there, and then you just fill it in. Maybe one of these days I'll show how to do that. I just wanted to kind of demonstrate that there is a way that you can actually learn how to shape your eyebrows and it look really good. Right? Yes, but I just fill mine in. And if you have eyebrows, then just fill them in. So I just filled mine in a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is go in with some concealer. And this is the MAC concealer, Studio Finish concealer. So pot of concealer. Now, I'm in no way saying that you need to go out and buy a whole bunch of products, okay? Use what you have. If you have any kind of concealer, another concealer I'm about to use is the ColourPop concealer, which you can get at Ulta, okay? But this is just the one I use on my eyebrows because I like how thick it is. I mean, I use under my eyebrows because I like how thick it is. So this just helps to define our eyebrows and also gives it that natural glow that you have at the right under your eyebrows. And it might emphasize it just a tad. But I'm telling you, it makes your eyebrows look sleek. You know, you remember that girl that lashes on fleek? It make your eyebrows look on fleek. All right. So now I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to blend that in. That's the power of a makeup sponge, I'm telling you. Oh, and I didn't mention with your sponge, you want to wet your sponge. So before, so you want to wet your sponge. Go to the sink, put some water on it, and squeeze the water out. So I'm just pressing that in, blending it. Okay, I'm making this whole thing a very, very smooth canvas. Right? All right, so now what we're going to work on next is these under eyes. Because, woo! All right. So now you're going to, like I said, go to Ulta, and this is a ColourPop, and tell them you want an under eye concealer. And I have a guide of makeup products where it's literally all the products you're going to need, not for a full face, but I also have a, very quick, like 15-minute face that you can do, under 15-minute face. And I have a guide of all of the products. And literally all you need to do, go to Ulta, hand them that list, and tell them, can you please pick out all of these products for me in my skin tone? Okay. That's what I gotta do. So you don't even have to worry about, let me go write down this product, write down this product. Like, you ain't even gotta do all of that, sis. I got you. Okay. I have a guide. I'm gonna put it in the link in the description box so that you can have that to help you out. Because knowing what products to get can be very overwhelming, and it can be expensive if you don't know what you're getting and you're just getting stuff based on what somebody said. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I took the under eye concealer and I just went all the way. So remember what I said when I add dimension back to the face? Because you have lighter areas of your face and darker areas of your face. Naturally, one of the places that is lighter is under your eyes, but a lot of us have dark spots. So we want to brighten that place back up, okay? And again, add that natural dimension back. So we're taking our wet sponge, we put it under our eyes. Now we're pushing it up our eyes and blending it out all. Okay. I'm doing the same thing to the other side. Just push it in your eyes and push it up to your under eye where all that darkness is. so that we can just conceal all of that. Okay. And one thing with makeup is throughout the process, it looks crazy. That's something that I've noticed. Like through the process, it looks kind of like what's going on. That's why when I do people's makeup, I don't like them looking at it in the middle because it's going to look like what's happening. But as you are putting on the different things and, doing your thing, it's all okay. So if any of it looks crazy right now, don't be scared. Just work with me, trust the process. Next, we're going to contour. This is honestly one of my favorite parts. I don't know. We're not restructuring our face, okay? We're not giving ourselves a new face. Okay, we are just going to, so anybody that just joined, hey, how y'all doing? We are doing our makeup together, okay? If you have products, go get your products and do your makeup with me, all right? Do your makeup with me. I'm going through the steps. If you don't know anything about makeup, if makeup intimidates you or anything like that, I'm here to give you the step by step, and we can do it together. You can ask questions in the chat and stuff like that. So, yep, that's what we're doing. So right now we have already put on our foundation. We've already put on we're getting ready to do a light contour, like a really chill contour. Okay. Now this is the ColourPop contour shade, and this is the deep dark, or no, not the contour, the ColourPop concealer. Okay, it's the ColourPop concealer, and in the deep dark 2220C. And this is the way I like to do it. I'll take the concealer and I'll dot it right on the side. Remember, I was saying that you want to bring dimension back to the face. The foundation is going to smooth everything out, but then it's going to make your face look flat. We don't want that. Okay. Now we are bringing the dimension, the natural dimension back to the face. That's what the concealer or the eye did. And that is now what this contour shade is going to do. So I've dotted it right on the side. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then I'm going to do it right around my hairline because this is another part that's naturally dark. Okay. So you want to bring back that natural dimension. Now here is another sponge that you're going to use. And you are going to now just blend that out. Okay. Just going to blend it out very, very, very well. I probably need to wet this sponge a little bit more. And the thing about this is it probably looks like a lot, but there are so many ways that you can tone it down. And I'm going to show some. There's so many ways. If it looks like it's doing way too much, which typically it does, there are so many ways that you can kind of fix it, right? Because, I mean, no one really needs their stuff to be this dark. Some people like it that way. Some people like it that way, but I particularly do not. But fortunately, there are ways that you can fix it if it's like really doing too much. Again, we are not here changing our whole face. Some people put on makeup and they change their whole entire face. No shade to them, but we're not doing that over here. Okay. To me, the purpose of makeup is not to change your face and make you look like a completely different person. Right? The purpose of makeup is to enhance the features and bring out the features that you already have. So if you're already cute, makeup is just going to make you cuter. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to be even more cute than you are, then you're going to put on makeup. It's going to make you look cute. And for us women, makeup helps us feel put together. You know, I saw a statistic that said that women who wear makeup to work, they get paid 30% more on average than women who do not wear makeup to work. This is a statistic. All right. And they were saying that employers and bosses, they will perceive that woman to, because she puts more effort into her appearance, then she will naturally put more effort into other things too. Okay. So having the skill is actually very, very important. All right. So anyway, I want to tone this down just a little bit so that it's not like too much. So I'm going to go back with my foundation sponge that I used, and I'm just going to bring that, I'm just going to like tone that down on the sides. I'm going to go under it and just help to kind of, what's the word for it? Kind of smooth that out and tone it down some. And also, when I was doing it, it was coming down too far down my face. I don't want that. So I'm just going to bring it back up. And some people, they do this with their setting powder, but I don't want to like chisel the face too much personally. I want it to be soft. You know, you want your makeup to make you look soft, not like make your face look hard and super angled. Like we're women, you know, our face don't necessarily need to look angled, too angled, you know, too chiseled, in my opinion. Now, there are models that have that face shape, okay, and they kill it. I don't know, it's just my opinion and my preference. Okay, next we are going to put on blush. So to me, liquid blush is like the best thing that has happened. I love liquid blush, okay? And that's what I'm going to primarily be using, either liquid or cream blush. But this is a liquid blush, and this is e.l.f. I think this blush was like $7 or something like that at Ulta. So remember, I'm going to give you a guide. I'm going to put a guide in the description box where you can go into Ulta. It's going to have all of the products that you need to do a face like this, or something a lot more even simple than this. Take it into Ulta, give it to one of those workers, tell them I need all of these products in my skin tone, and have them go look for them for you. Okay, I'm gonna put that guide in the description box so that you can so come back to this video so that you can get that guide. Anywho, liquid blush. So what you're gonna do is tap it right here. So this right on your cheekbone, right in between that contour and that concealer. I mean, right in between that contour, yeah, contour and that under eye concealer. So you're gonna tap it. Now, me personally, I found that using my fingers is better. It just blends so perfectly. I love it. Y'all, when I was using like the powder blush, I just, you know, it's super easy to use the powder blush, and then it's like doing too much. It's too much. Your cheeks look all red or purple or whatever. It's super pink and it don't match. You know what I'm saying? But liquid blush just, you know, they say that the purpose of blush is to bring like a flushed look and a more youthful look. And I feel like that's what liquid blush does. I mean, is it just me? I love that. If you ain't got liquid blush, go get some, okay? This is the e.l.f. and this is in the color Coral Crush. And if you are brown skin, if you have brown skin, you want to get blushes in like corals, bricks, and plums, okay? All right. So after you do that, now we are going to set the face. This is a very, very important step. So you're going to set the concealer, because what happens with concealer is you start to get lines under your under eyes. So we are going to set. It kind of holds everything in place. So I am using, this is like a OG setting powder, the Tasha, again, Sephora. ColourPop has a setting powder that you can use. I think it's like $14, $10, something like that. So you are going to use a powder puff, dump that into your powder, and then tap it out here on the lid, okay? And then you're going to just tap it right up under your under eye. So if you've ever seen a makeup video what we typically see is women will take a whole bunch of it and put it up under there, and it'll literally be falling down like snow. That's how we used to do it back in like shoot the 2010s and stuff when we were doing our makeup. But yeah, we don't have to do that no more. They called it baking. We don't have to do all that. Take the powder puff and tap it. Oh. And tap it just under it. And the trick to this too is it helps to blend that blush in with your concealer as well. So that's like a very seamless like blend. That makes sense. Okay. All right, we're almost done. We are almost done. So now we are going to do a finishing powder. All right, we're just going to finish this all up. All right, we got our MAC skin finish. I've been using this stuff for years. That is in your exact skin tone. And this, like a fluffy brush like this, you're going to use it just to set everything else. I'm going to set up under them, set those eyes. Right? Next, we are going to use a bronze powder. Now, this is like another OG palette that I have, and I'm going to use this color. But you can get, any bronze colors. Like I said, Ulta Sephora, and I'm just going to use it to deepen that contour just a tad. Not too much. And then right around here. Right? What you guys think? The point is it's supposed to be very, very chill, very natural. Right? It's supposed to, our face is supposed to match our neck and our chest, y'all. All right. Next we're going to put on lashes. Next, we are going to put on lashes. Okay. So do you have to put on lashes? You don't have to put on lashes. You don't absolutely positively have to. But I put on lashes because I feel that it completes the look. I prefer to put on lashes because I feel that it completes the look. It's really up to you, though. Oh, where's my glue? All right. So look, I think I left the glue downstairs. Never mind, here it is. All right. So I'm using the V-Lux, the INV V-Lux glue, and my lashes. Right, so these lashes that I actually got from my lash line. So I have a lash business called Reva Lashes, and these are lashes that are made specifically for small eyes. Because as you can see, I have these little bitty eyes on this face. So I created my own line so that I didn't have to depend on trying to figure out other people's lashes and which ones were going to fit my eyes. I don't have to, these bands, I don't have to cut them. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is put them on. So yeah. So what you're going to do to put your lashes on, if you don't want to wear lashes, the next step for you would be mascara. Take your mascara, put it on. This is the best mascara to me. They're real. Best mascara. It actually does something because I don't know if the rest of you guys like me, but I don't have no lashes. You can't even see them. Like, where'd they go? So since I don't have any lashes, these do something. Other mascaras do absolutely nothing. They're just a waste for my eyes. But this do something. Another option is to wear eyeliner. So yeah, but I'm actually gonna put lashes on. So what I do, first you're going to put the glue on the lashes. And I'm going to use my lash tweezers. These are also in my store. I was like on Ulta's website trying to find some in this shape, but I couldn't. Otherwise, I would have put them in my guide, but they're in my store if you are interested, because these are the tweezers that I think are the best at getting lashes on if you're a beginner, if you don't really know how to put on lashes like that. All right, so I'm gonna put the glue on. Gonna blow it. You want it to get kind of sticky before you put them on. Another tip, you want to put just a little bit extra on the ends because the ends tend to like to lift up. And if your lashes start lifting up, that's not cute. That has happened to me so many times and it's just not cute. All right, so we're just going to take a few seconds, like I said, like 20 to 30 seconds to let it get tacky. All right. Now, one mistake that you could make is not letting it get tacky enough and being impatient. Girl, don't be impatient. I'm telling you, because then it starts sliding around and you got to take it off. You got to put it back on. It's too much. So be patient. Try to let it get tacky enough so that once you stick it on, it sticks and it's not sliding all around your eyelid, getting the glue all on your eyelid and everything. And then you're trying to pick it off. Anyway, so this is my method for small eyes. Let me see if I can get closer. This is my method for small eyes. You're going to use these lash tweezers to set it right in the middle. And what you're going to do, you're literally the lashes right on top of the lash line in the middle. And you're pushing that middle into the eye. All right. Next, you're getting regular tweezers and you're adjusting the corners. So that inner corner, you want that inner corner to stick right there at the end. Uh-oh, it's lifting up a little bit. See, that's what I was talking about. Being patient. Making sure that glue is tacky. And then you're going to take the other end and you're going to put that right at the bottom. You want to make sure that these lashes are as close to the lash line as possible. Right now, I'm just using my fingers to push this lash all the way around into my lash line. You want to like push it in and up to an extent to make sure that it's nice and secure on the lash line, okay? Also, something that helps is when you make sure that outer corner is fanned out just a tad, because if the lashes are like kind of droopy, then it'll kind of drag the eye down, if that makes sense. But you don't want that. So yeah. Yeah. All right. That's the first eyelash. Now let's put on the second one. So because I have lashes on, I don't necessarily need to do like eyeliner and mascara and all of that. But if you don't want to wear lashes right now, you don't have any, you don't have the tools or whatever, I recommend you just put on mascara. And what I recommend you do is just put on just a couple of coats, like two coats. Just build it up until you start to, your eyelashes start to look thick. All right. All right, so again, waiting for that to get tacky. Being patient. One thing you're going to make sure that you don't get that inner corner too much into that lash line, because it'll be poking you in the eye all day. All right. So I'm just waiting for it to get tacky. Blowing. I'm trying to be patient, y'all. Usually I would have just put it back, just put it on, but then, like I said, it'd be slipping and sliding, and then I'd have to start all over again. So I'm trying to be patient. You know, you want typically about, sorry, I think I got glue on my lip. You typically want to wait 20 to 30 seconds. Okay. Oh. Oh, dang it. And something that happens is when you wait too long. Okay, never mind. It's perfectly tacky. All right. Last eye. So again, you want to set, let me get it right. Oh. You want to sit this lash right on top of your lash line. And then you want to like kind of bring it down right on top of your lash line. So this is right like where your lashes are coming out literally. You want to set it down and push it up. You want to set it down and kind of push it up into your lash line. Now you're taking with these curved tweezers. They're just the best to me. And then you are going to now use your regular tweezers to adjust the outer corners. Okay. So let's start with the inner corner. Oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, guys. I think I let it dry too long. It's not sticking. I totally let it dry too long. Let it dry too long. It's fine. So when that happens, I was trying to be patient and I let it dry too long. Just put some more glue. I would actually rather that I let it dry too long and I need more glue than if I put it on too early, because that's so annoying. Because I use black. There is black lash glue and clear. And the black's super irritating because gets on your lash, your eyelid, and then you got to be trying to peel it off. It comes off, like once it dries, it kind of comes off easy, but sometimes it doesn't. So anyway, I reapplied the glue. Now I'm about to blow it. It's that out of the inner corner. It's not all the dry. Okay. So again, we are gonna just sit it right on top of the lash line. In the middle, we are gonna like set it down on top of the lashes, and then we're gonna push it up. Remember, set it down and push up. Now we're gonna take our regular tweezers and do the same thing. We're gonna like put that inner corner right there where it should, as close to the lash line, honestly, as close to the eyeball as possible. And push it up and in to the eyeball. Sorry. Push it up and into, oh, it got stuck. Push it up and into the eyeball. And then do the same thing for the outer corner, okay? You're gonna kind of pull it. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm like looking at the camera and at the mirror at the same time. I want you to see what I'm doing. But I'm also looking in the mirror to make sure I'm doing it right. So again, we're gonna push it right here into the bottom of the lash line. Now I'm gonna take either my tweezers, you can do it with your fingers, and just push it. Make sure you push it all around, all right? Yeah. Those are lashes. Awesome. So now last but not least, we are going to put on our lip. I'm doing something very chill. I'm just about to do a brown lip liner, and I'm going to put some lip gloss on top of it and be done. Since it's 10 o'clock at night. So you could do something similar. Get you like a skin tone or maybe a little darker, a lip liner a little darker than your skin tone. Now, some of my best lip liners are the Lip Bar. I have really good lip liners. Get those at Walmart, actually, and Target, or NYX. NYX has good lip liners as well. All right, so I'm lining with the brown lip liner. And then I'm putting on lip gloss in the middle. And I'm just kind of blend it in like that. All right. That's the look. That's the look. It's nice. It's natural. Natural look. Soft. It's a soft, natural look. This is like my go-to. If I'm doing full makeup that day, it's like my go-to look. I didn't do anything to my eyes. If I want to do something to my eyes, I can. But if not, I'm still going to look good. Okay. And the last thing that you want to do is setting spray. Setting spray is just going to help it to last all day and not fade. All right. So I'm just going to do a few pumps of setting spray. For a few pumps of setting spray. And then I'm just fanning it so that it dries. That's it. What you guys think? So if you followed along with me, I would like to see like pictures. I think I have an email. I have an email in my bio. If you want to send me pictures, you could tag me in pictures in Instagram. I'm on Revelashes on Instagram and TikTok, Revelashes LLC. So you can tag me in your pictures. You can send me your pictures so that I can see if you did this makeup look with me and how it looked, how you did. If you have any questions, you can DM me either on Instagram or TikTok, Revelashes LLC. I'll answer your questions. You can put them in the comments and I'll answer your questions. But yeah, this is the look. Okay. Well, this was fun. This is something that I plan to do pretty regularly. All right. So that you guys can just get practice. You want to practice. Okay. I didn't get, this to where it was, looked like this. I didn't get here overnight. It took, for me personally, it took time. But this is just for me watching all these videos on YouTube all over the place, right? But this is what you got me for. You don't have to go to YouTube and watch 1,000 videos before you know how to put makeup on. Okay. You come to one place where for a person that's dedicated to teaching you this, all right, and you just follow along. You get better and better as you continue to practice. So, yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining and hope to see you next time. Bye.